Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, I want to talk to you about a story that's out of control, man. This right here gonna have y'all be like, it's jaw dropping. This happened over the weekend, right? And it's about a Texas couple out there in Dallas. Shout out Dallas. That was just having a Saturday night on the town, chilling out at a local bar. Looked like it was in a downtown area when some dude came up and just attacked them. And speaking of attack, man, these random attacks on people, on just strangers from strangers, is out of control. You can blame mental illness. You can blame a myriad of other things. But one of the first things we taught when we young is not to put our hands on people or don't hit. That's how we be told. Don't hit. And some people must not have never been taught that. I don't care if somebody crazy or not. They come up and choose me or just choose you as a person for them to attack and walk off like nothing happened. They should get anything that's coming to them. And that's real. I mean, I had somebody punch me one time when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Just some random dude just come and hit me. You know what I'm saying? I was with some friends and it didn't end well for him. But I mean, come on, man. I mean, when does this stop? I mean, there are always going to be people out here doing stuff that have you scratching your head. But when they start doing this like en masse, something really need to be done about it. It's like at any given time you walk out the house, you could be a victim and not come home. It's a mess out here in America, man. Take a look at this story. We'll come back and do what we do.
Dallas police are looking for a man who attacked a couple with a tree branch and punched a third person at a downtown Dallas bar. As Fox 4's Lori Brown shows us, it was captured on camera.
Adam Mercado and his girlfriend, Taylor Monette, are thankful to be healthy enough to go for a walk Thursday.
Hope that people are aware of their surroundings, to not take anything for granted. I'd never want this to happen to anybody ever again.
And what happened early Saturday morning happened so fast.
Normal Friday, we had a great date day. We were hanging out. We were both off from work. We decided to have a little nightcap.
Walking into City Tavern, Mercado did notice a man who looked unusual.
As we approached, I noticed a man holding about a 5-6 foot branch, a tree branch, and it looked almost like whittled into a spear tip. So that immediately had me, my spidey senses going. And
later, as they said their goodbye to friends,
felt the thwack, and it was loud as a gunshot.
The force knocked Adam Mercado to the ground.
I hit the ground and I'm in the fetal position, and just a myriad of emotion, you know, just hurt, anger, vulnerability, you know, just it all was just rushing. My head's ringing. And she's, you know, crying and screaming. And
as the man took off, he punched an employee who tried to stop him in the face.
Never have I ever seen him, never had I speak a word to him, never even made eye contact with him. It was just a seemingly random act of violence.
Paramedics took Mercado to the hospital.
Diagnosed me with a concussion. I have a contusion on the back of my neck. They wanted to make sure there was no internal bleeding, anything like that. No fractures or breaks, you know. And so after about 6-7 hours, they discharged me after, you know, getting a CAT scan. And
5 days later, police say they are still investigating and did not indicate if they have identified a suspect.
I'm grateful it hit me. I'm so glad it hit me, because I don't think that she could have withstood that blow.
As a bartender, Mercado doesn't have health insurance. A GoFundMe for medical expenses has raised $9,300. Monette says they hope the awareness about their story will keep what happened to them from happening to someone else.
Maybe someone will recognize them, a family member or a friend, something.
In Dallas, Lori Brown, Fox 4 News.
And did y'all see that footage? He swung that branch like a baseball bat. That dude lucky his head didn't come off. He swung that joint hard. My man just fell over and got in the fetal position. You seen this girl? Start screaming, went and got help. The other dude tried to stop him. He threw some correct shit, hooked him, and walked off. In my opinion, I think he was a homeless dude. You know what I'm saying? He running around with a book bag, A lot of times that's the trait of homeless people, because I was homeless when I first came to Houston, and we all had book bags. That's a normal thing. But either way, man, he shouldn't have did that. And it's. But I'm gonna say something there. Like I watch these stories, and I watch a lot of different things in the background. A lot of people don't pay attention to. You notice the woman never said really too many words, if any. I don't even remember if she talked or not. She let him talk because it was his story. She was upset. That dude said, "I'm glad he hit me instead of her, because she wouldn't have been able to take that blow." You don't think she would have been able to take it? He got emotional. I mean, rightly so. He let a woman, but that's buck wild. I mean, can you imagine that? I mean, the way he swung that, I don't even know. My man could have retaliated. I know that shit hurt. He said it went off like a gunshot when he got hit with that branch. But I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, make sense of that. Seriously, make sense of that. And like, what if the person is mentally ill, right? And he did that, and people say, "Oh, well, he don't know better," and this and that. After he hit you with a stick, I don't know no man that would have jumped up and bust ass and then ask questions later. You know what I'm saying? And you fellas leave in the comment section. I want to hear from y'all. What would y'all have did if that had happened? Now, I don't know how bad he was injured. You know, it showed he was injured, but like, I mean, if you could have got up off the ground, would you have cared if he was mentally ill or not? I'd have sent him to his maker. I mean, I'd have tried. I don't know how big he was. I mean, he threw some correct shit, but I mean, come on. Hell no, you can't let that go. I'd have had to hold him till the cops came or something. I'd risk going to jail that night. Because I mean, there's witnesses out there that said I didn't know. And that's the thing. The guy said, "I didn't even know this man. I didn't make eye contact with him. I didn't even know he was there." Somebody come up and just give it to you. Molly Wop style. I don't even, it's not even funny, but that could have happened to anybody. I wonder why when they do this, they pick certain people that they do this to. He smacked this guy in front of a whole bunch of people and just walked off like it was nothing, and then gave somebody else a taste that he thought was hungry for his hands. I don't know where this came from, but like, it's out of control now. It's like no matter what, like you could be pushing a baby stroller, somebody attacked the baby. I mean, stories on that out here. You just jogging, the motherfucker just come up and just attack you, try to assault you sexually and all kind of stuff, man. It's like nowadays, it's like a full moon is 24 hours a day. What can you do? Honestly, what can you do? I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't even know how the government can fix this. Seriously. Because, I mean, my thing is this. What if he's not mentally disturbed and he thought that guy was somebody he knew? What if he knew the guy for real and he did that to him? Still wouldn't be justified, in my opinion. Because, I mean, that guy's out in public enjoying himself. And for this to happen to him, and the way he swung that thing with all his might, he could have took that guy's life. And ain't nobody going to want to hear I'm crazy or I didn't know better after that. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.